Is this thing live? Are we here, Howie? Oh, look at that. I guess we are. Hey, everybody, this is Johnny Beane, 5:11 p.m. on August 9th, 2019. Welcome. We got David Nesdall.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, man?
How's everyone doing? I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing good. Very good. We got Jay Hannon.
Look at that. I didn't even have to say anything. An automatic look at my hair. I got to get a hat. It's like I was like I'm wearing a hat already. The Velcro tube.
It looks like a good tube. That's all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when the camera goes off of me, I'll go get a hat. All right. I'm back.
How's everyone doing?
There he is. Oh, there was Jay.
There he is.
There's the Jay that we all know.
It's almost like when you take your glasses off, Johnny. I'm like, who the hell is that?
I know, huh? I know. You're like you have no idea who this is. You know.
Where'd Johnny go?
Oh, he's not here. Hey, I'll go get him. Hang on. Oh, whoops. You guys, I'm back.
Back. The show can go on now.
Yes. So remember to subscribe, everybody. Somebody in the chat, exclamation point, SUB. There we go. Thank you. Who wants to read the
That's Jay's job. He's good at it.
Good at it. I feel like I'll do it. All right, we got. Can I read it? How do you want me to read these? Any special way?
Just be you.
The old faithful, the Joe Harvey 84, John BL 5150. But damn, it's cruising. Nightbot consecutive comments. Did you see that? 2 in a row. Bow.
Yeah, because 2 people did that. I saw it.
Oh, is that why? Okay. Phil Mosley, John BL, Hal Face, Matthew Stewart, John Parson, the Dog Pa. Did I say Amanda Coombs? I don't think I did. Joe Hervey, Frank Corcoran, Charles Green, Lexi Zipkin. We got crap. The chat is cruising now. Phil Mosley music. I think I said that. Steve Carmichael.
No, say it the way Johnny would say it.
How does he say it?
Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
What? Steve Carmichael. Hey, by the way, hey, look at that right thing, right there, Steve Carmichael. Right there, we'll be unboxing
tonight.
Whatever's in there.
Wow, that's a pretty big box.
Whatever's in there, yeah.
And that's,
Dan of New Jersey. We got Kelly Kapowski, I hope. Janice Lala. Charles Green. If I said anybody's name, that means Johnny has to super chat you. If I double up anybody's name.
Right.
Tube Supio. I'm scrolling backwards now to get to whoever was here first. Who was the first comment of the night? Let's find out. Looks like it was Dr. Jimmy at exactly 8 p.m. Is that right?
There was stuff before that.
Okay.
There was some. I know there was some stuff earlier. Let me see. I got it because I was sitting here. It was Matt Duffy.
Okay.
Matt Duffy, and then Pal Guitars, and then Matt Duffy again, and then me 3 times, and then M. McFly, and then Steve Carmichael, and I need 3 arms.
Hey, I'm sure Jay Hannon's Pen 15 can help you out with that. He's here. We got Dr. Jimmy in the house. Doctor.
Hey, Dr. Jimmy. Welcome. Thank you, John Parson. Thank you. Thumbs ups, everybody. See if we can get 100 thumbs ups, maybe.
Clayton James Hicks, thrash metal and fun riffs. Look at that. I just rhymed. Clayton James Hicks, thrash metal and fun riffs. Ben Coombs doesn't rhyme. Hello, everybody. I think I'm done.
Awesome. So what?
All right. So real quick, I spoke to Pete Pankowski, I believe his last name, the other night, who is the owner of Swiss Picks. And he is sending Swiss Picks out.
Awesome.
Just letting you know. Just thought I'd tell you.
Does anybody in the chat use those picks?
Probably not many, if any, because he's not in any of the big box stores.
You have to order
Yes.
all by order.
Yep.
That's cool.
Hold the phone, gentlemen. We have a guitar question.
Oh my god.
And it's for Matthew Stewart. Asks 7 over 8. What do you think of the Kirk Hammett KHDK pedals? Dude, I have no idea. I'm sorry. That was so anticlimactic. But I didn't even know that I knew he had his own wah pedal that he attaches to his feet, instead of sneakers or shoes. But I didn't know he had like some other pedals. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because it's Kirk Hammett. But I'll look into it. I probably won't try them because I'm not a huge fan of his tone anymore. But still interesting.
Still trying to get used to this.
Nope.
Johnny, you got to get one of those. Would it be a mice, one of those mouses, one of those
This?
like a video game one that has like I have this, so I can program different things to each button, and double click or whatever. But they sell those ones for video games where it's almost like a touchpad, like all buttons on it, and you can program them to do certain hotkeys on your keyboard.
Yeah. Actually, some of that you can do wireless with like an iPad.
How about like in the studio when they have they have the board in front of them, but they have this little remote thing, this little remote thing on the side that does all these things.
Automated.
And yes, an automated Johnson
doohickey.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Yeah. One of those.
Anyone in the chat? Would you get on that?
Could use one of those. I'm staring at 3 computers right now. I've got 2 mice
and a dog. 2 mice and a dog.
A piece of paper with a bunch of stuff on it. A launch pad. That's right.
If anybody in the chat or watches this later is good at Photoshop, even if you're not good at Photoshop, please take a picture of Johnny or superimpose his head on like an astronaut in like the space shuttle or something, like in the cockpit with all these controls in front of him. I have so much to do today.
I was afraid of the piece of paper, because I could hold this up like this, and you guys could write anything you wanted on there. I'll just hold that for a minute. Maybe we'll get a meme going. Anybody on Instagram?
I love Jay Hannon's Pen 15.
Anybody? Yeah. Let's Instagram some memes, and make sure to tag me in them at Johnny Beane. We'll tag all of us. Jay Hannon. What's your Instagram? I know. Actually, I think Nightbot. Has it.
How do I do that?
It's 7. It's
Habaduba. That's what it sounded like you said. Habaduba.
Habaduba.
There we go. That should be your Instagram. Should be. And then I don't know what.
What?
Isn't my Instagram D Nesdal?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you know?
He didn't even know mine.
Maybe it's something else. That's what it said on my phone. I wrote it down.
Amanda knows. She's got to know all of our hands.
There it is. Nightbot got it. There it is. There's Jay's Instagram right there. And then what's yours?
I don't know. I think it's D Nesdal or David Nesdal.
I'm gonna look it up.
Might just be Nesdal. Man, I think it's D Nesdal.
Yours is. Why does it look like it just says David Nesdal?
Oh, that could be it. That's it. Just my name.
The address in the search bar, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's just no spaces or anything, just David Nesdall.
That was
Let me
it.
see.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
David.
Okay. The
Amanda
memes,
knows. See, I know. Amanda's. We're you and I like this. We're right here.
the memes have already started. That's
Have
pretty
they?
good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's very good. Man, that
All
was
right.
quick.
All right, now you get somebody make a meme of me hold. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway, that's what it says right there. Thank you, Zipkin. So what?
That's it. Good
Is
night.
that it? Are we done?
See ya.
Oh, there's more people in here. There's Charles Green. There's Bazik. There's Loogie Flex. 6-string Brian. John BL 5150 is in the house. Let's see. We got 68 watching, 34 thumbs up. David Ennis. Thank you.
Hal Face says 7/8. I've heard Metallica is 100% Kemper now. Do you know? They're either Kemper or Axe Effects. I don't think they're bringing their amps with them anymore. And to be honest with you, if you listen to them live nowadays, I mean, their tone is not good. Their distortion is just. I don't understand how you go for you have James Hetfield, and listen to the distortion on Master of Puppets or Justice, which is so unique, even though if you put that distortion on a different metal album, it'll probably be what the hell were you guys thinking? But for that, it works. And then the Black Album, which is just great. You have that, and you have all the gear in the world. You can get anything you want, and they choose to have crappy distortion. And it has nothing to do with the Kemper or the Axe Effects, because there's tons of bands out there that can get great tones with those.
Out of both, yeah.
Yeah.
And especially the Axe Effects. I mean, that thing is amazing. That's an amazing unit.
I just don't get it. And maybe it's intentional. I have no idea. Do they want to just, we want to sound different. So
maybe they just don't have good ears. How about that?
It's possible.
Maybe they just don't know what good sound is.
Can you guys see me?
No.
So when somebody's highlighted, you can't see the other guy?
No.
Okay, good.
I mean, you can probably see everybody, right?
I see everybody, yeah.
Okay.
No, I only see Jay.
I can see Dave scratching.
I wasn't scratching.
Yeah, I wait for the camera to not be on me to pick my nose. So you're still playing that, huh?
Yeah, I love this guitar.
Awesome.
I love this guitar. Yeah, I love it.
It's your favorite?
It's one of them. It is right. It is this week. It's great guitar. It just feels great, sounds great, and it happens to be the one I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told you last week when you were going through the different pickups, the combination with the neck and the middle sounded just so awesome. Really, really good.
And I didn't even have a clean channel on. You got to hear it clean with a little verb delay and chorus. It's killer. It's killer. Which I'm sorry to say, but Michael Smith is not coming to New York this weekend. He's sick.
Oh no!
I feel bad. I feel real bad. I wanted to see him. I wanted to go to the Met with him, but I'm going to postpone that too. We're not going to go until he comes to New York.
Is it rescheduled or is he just I'll come eventually?
I think he's just going to come in a couple weeks.
Okay. You don't want his Denver germs near you anyway,
That's true.
Like bringing the plague from one area of the world to the other. It's like
damn right. He'll leave his guitar with me and I'll get sick.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Like the Joe Wentz virus. Remember that?
Yeah.
That guy got you all sick.
Yeah.
I'll have to hear about this off the air because that sounds pretty funny to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Wentz and Nesdal, they met up and they were jamming out and stuff.
Yeah, I met up at my dad's house. He came over to my dad's in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's cool to
Mhm.
see him. Cool to see him in real life.
There's another one. Thank you again, Zipkin.
Jasco Plumbing says hello. There was another one about Metallica grossing.
Yeah, thrash metal right there.
Thrash metal says, according to Billboard, the summer 2019 leg of Metallica's worldwide tour grossed more than $70 million from 13 shows. God.
Oh, is this the wrong one? Oh,
Could you? The band grossed. Now I'm reading on this. Oh, I can't see it. The band grossed basically $70 million in a 6 months reporting period, making the group the fourth highest grossing act in the world during that time, behind only Elton John, Pink, and Justin. You know, that is amazing, considering Metallica is a friggin' heavy metal band. And they're right up there with these huge, Elton John, obviously, Sir Elton, all this. And he's an all-time great, but it's just amazing when you see Metallica, they sell out everywhere, anywhere in the world, all the time. And it's amazing considering the style of music they play. Whether you like them or not, you have to admit that is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Pink is still making music?
Come on now.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on now.
It's like Johnny's just sitting there waiting, like, okay, who's going to pick their nose next? Who's going to scratch something?
As soon as I see a finger going up or going down, highlight.
Oh, man. Dave, Michael Collins wants to know what type of trem is on the Buddy Guy Strat.
It's a Floyd Rose.
That's a Buddy Guy Strat?
I'm missing it. I don't know what I missed it.
I call it the measles guitar because you see spots before your eyes with measles.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, here's another one. Oh no. Okay, this one you got to go back on the channel a ways to understand this one here. Wait, that's wrong. That's not right. That's a typo on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Was it supposed to say Big Muff?
Yeah.
Bug Muff is funnier.
Yeah, Bug Muff.
What's a bug muff?
Because we all know Big Muff,
It's a female bug. Muttley. That's what I'm going to call you.
Muff Lang.
Uh-huh. Wait, do that again.
Nope. Nope. No, Brian S., you didn't miss the unboxing because he won't unbox it until like next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're pulling like a 85-hour show, and at the very end, we'll unbox it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dave, can you believe it? I've had that box for 3 days now.
I can believe it.
Would you?
Probably smells.
Yeah, what if it's like a fruitcake in there? Like in what? No, like in Pee Wee Herman's.
That's right, fruitcake.
The Pee Wee Christmas special. Pee Wee's Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Everybody kept giving him a fruitcake, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Was it a fruitcake?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Bozique says the pickup set on that Strat is wicked good. On this guitar, Bozique, thank you. But on this guitar, yeah, it's my Andy Timmons AT100 Ibanez. Yeah, it's a AT1 in the humbucker in the bridge and two DiMarzio the Cruisers in the neck and middle. Sounds great. Really sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I was just doing this, guys.
No, I was laughing at a comment actually.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
It smells like dead bug muff.
the Gene Timmons model. Man.
Oh,
Green guitar to my right.
who sent that text message? That's not very nice.
What text message?
Well, it's about you. So
What is it?
somebody said you look like Mr. Potato Head.
I get it. Bald, fat. Bald and fat. Yeah, that takes a lot of brains to think of that one. Miss M. McFly says, "Hey Dave, what is the green guitar to your right?" I love the Timmons Ibanez too. The green guitar to my right.
What?
Let's see. Oh, this one or
That's
that
not
one?
green.
Or that one.
That's not green. That's green.
I know, but to
Look
some
at the
people it
color.
might be green.
Maybe they're watching an old video with that Kramer that used to be behind you.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see the guitar, those two guitars up there, the blue and the green one. I couldn't
Yeah.
see them when he said that. I was like, "The hell guitar is he looking at? I can't see it."
Yeah, I don't know. The one on the wall. Well, they're both on the wall.
The one in your house.
Yeah. I'll tell you both of them. One of them is a Kramer. A 19. This one here, it's blue. It's not green. It's a 1986 Kramer Pacer Deluxe, and the one that's up here above my head is a PV Wolfgang Special Deluxe with a sustainer pickup in it. Bozique wants to know what. Well, I just said it if you didn't hear it, but I'll say it again, Bozique. It's a DiMarzio AT1 in the bridge and two DiMarzio the Cruisers in the neck and middle.
He's looking through Nesdal's window. And typing in, yeah. Ooh, what guitar is that? Wouldn't that be so weird, man?
It wouldn't. Well, what's really weird is that the laser that I have on the outside of my house would have probably vaporized them already.
I just had deja vu. This has happened before. Speaking of sustainer pickups, I think I asked you guys after I left Tuesday's show when you guys were talking about something with a sustainer pickup, or somebody asked a question. I asked, and nobody answered me, if they make a 7-string sustainer.
I don't think they do.
I can't show that one. Well, I guess I could, but I'd end up getting sued.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't show that either. Yep. That would be screwed up.
I saw some other Metallica questions or comments here that I want to read. Tell Hammett and Hetfield to whip out a couple JCM 800s. I wish.
Wow.
Michael Collins wants to see the neck close up on that on your Andy Timmons model.
There you go.
Are those tall jumbos or just regular kind of?
They're yeah, I think they're 6105s. They're tall and thin. I think they're not super jumbo. They're not like the big, 6100s. They're not that. They're a little smaller than that. Very
You
comfortable.
really have no preference, right? You're like whatever it has.
They're the smaller jumbos.
Yeah, slightly smaller.
Is there such a thing as a mini jumbo?
No.
Well, there's medium jumbo or whatever, medium jumbo pickups, and then pickups, frets, and then medium.
Is the jumbo the biggest one?
Yes, the extra large jumbo. I'll take the extra large jumbo and a Coke.
Yeah, the super size.
Make sure to jumbo my jumbo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just got kicked off the internet on this computer here. So that one.
It's
That
me
one's
and,
done.
me and Dave show now.
That one's done. Now we're down to 2.
And then there were 2.
Rich Hefner asks or says Trujillo seems to have very little to do with songwriting with Metallica. I mean, I think everybody realizes that. I mean, it's been, if you look at all the song credits or the publishing and stuff for every single album, for the most part, it's Hetfield and Ulrich. I think it's known that James writes the riffs and Lars kind of, arranges the songs or helps arrange the songs. But every album or so there'll be a riff or two or a song or two that Kirk will get credit for, and
a jumbo.
Newsted got credit for, he wrote like the main two riffs on Blackened. But yeah, it's well known that it's basically Hetfield and Ulrich.
Hetfield and McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that,
real quick.
It's on Spotify.
Really quick now, the podcast is on Spotify, and the Steve Rosen episode is now up on the podcast. So
my name is Dr. Rosen.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, make sure to check that out.
Hey, look. I just did a search in my Spotify. I put it close. All right, now pull it away slowly. There he is. Johnny Beane Podcast, the late night guitar, morning jam, morning wood.
Yeah, thankfully that one's just a podcast.
Morning glory.
Rodcast.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, you uploaded that one today. It's talking with
last night. I was up. I worked on it last night and then woke up today and it was there.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 hours long. That was a good one too.
It's crazy. Mike Heath Papaloo, yes. Dave 6105, tall and skinny. Yes. And 6100, tall and fat. Fat and tall. That is correct.
Wait.
I knew you were going to have that on you. That's why I did that.
What was?
I knew you were going to have it on there.
After the show.
I was just asking for my water.
And that's a sign for that?
I ask for water all the time.
One of these. It's one of these. See, watch. I'll show you.
Water break.
See, that's the sign for it. I don't care. Use it as whatever.
She was talking to you.
Hopefully,
she was talking to you because she can't hear us.
No.
Can you hear me, Desiree?
She can't hear you, but she was going by what I said.
Okay, so she was calling you that.
No, she's not calling me that. She's calling you guys that.
But she can't hear us.
She's calling you all perverts.
The chat?
Preverts.
We need to get a command for that. Joe Hervey, the ice cream was good, man. The coffee donut ice 365 ice cream, it's good. Wow. Man, I can't. Okay, we got 100 watching.
Mike Neese wants to know if anyone has any Ripley Kramer models or Paul Dean models. Go ahead, Johnny. Show you Ridley.
Well, it's in the loft. It would take forever to get. But I know there's videos on the channel here. Just search the channel. Actually, you can just search YouTube. Actually, you can just search Google. Search Kramer Ripley, and you'll see mine.
So Thrash Metal is saying that he learned, and I'm not going to play too much of it. I'll play a couple seconds. That's it. He was saying he learned "To Live Is to Die" from Metallica the other day. So I was just playing the clean middle part.
Oh, I thought that was like one of your songs.
I wish.
Thought it was gonna be a new hit for you.
A new hit single, chart topping cut.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Blank Palette too. That's correct. Man, it sucks this computer went down.
What are you missing?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I can see the chat on my screen here, thanks to whatever this is, SteamYard. But I'm used to looking at it over there because it's. Who is this? Oh, I know who this is. There's old text from you. I know who you are. He says, "Don't rat him out," because I told him that he called you Mr. Potato Head. It's all good, man.
It's all right. He'll tell me after the show.
Yeah. That Brian S. That is right. Steam. Yeah, it is better. It's much better. It's just it makes your finger tired.
So just leave it like this. Stop. You don't have to do that.
Just leave it like that and zoom.
That's fine. That's fine. Get used to this. Get used to this. That's all. I could be Johnny Beane. Can I? Do.
Ken Kador, hope I'm saying your name right, said he got a mint Wolfgang special, but did not play it yet. No time. Work keeps getting in the way. We got sick days for, man. Which model did you get, or which model? Obviously Wolfgang special, but which color? Is it a newer one, or an older Japanese or Chinese model?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to know.
We have to.
We have to. We're not gonna. We're just gonna sit here until until you tell us.
Super Fuzz wants to know what's in the little road case to my left. It's a pedal board. Oh, yeah. Jasco Plumbing says I do a great Johnny Beane. That's right. Yeah. Just sit here and say and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Tensions rode high today on the Johnny Beane show.
I'm just kidding. Relax.
Open the box. Okay. All right. Calm down.
We have half the thumbs ups that are watching right now.
That's why I need that computer. I can't see the thumbs now. That's why I use it.
Well, I didn't even give mine yet. So I'm talking all this crap and I
can't see the thumbs at all. That's the problem. I'm going to have to restart it.
That's why you got to get off that PC crap, man.
Sucks. I have no idea what's in the box. I'm very excited to learn. Just like all of you.
Fruitcake Tony says, Jay, isn't Rich Heavner in the band Trivium? I don't know. He wasn't in the band when we toured with him. Maybe he's the new drummer or something. Because I think they've had like 3 or 4 drummers since we toured with them. So I honestly don't know.
What exactly is a Trivium?
Well, it's a band. That's all I know.
Here we go. That's right. That's right. That's the one right there.
Hold on. Hold it to your right a little bit so you can actually see you holding up a picture of you holding up a picture of a sign.
I'm trying.
Pull it back a little bit.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
All right, my thing's restarting.
Lexi Zipkin says, how many drummers has Spinal Tap had? I think they're on their 500.
Are they actually still a band?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just they just did something. Actually,
Together or individually?
Actually, is it Smalls? Is it Derek Smalls? Is it?
Mhm.
He actually just did like a solo record or something. So he's out there. All right, here's another one. I got to restart this computer though. I can't see. Okay. All right, I got to restart.
All right,
There
see
you
ya.
go. There's Nesdal.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good, you know.
Uh-huh.
I like that duck on your wall. Is that new?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the new guitar duck.
A guitar duck. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't have a duck sound effect. I do have.
What was that again? What was that noise?
It's hashtag. How do you spell that? Does your duck bite?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not my duck.
It is not my dog.
Yeah. That was a good one. Okay, I'm restarting.
For how many times are you going to say it?
It takes forever. All this stuff.
Ken Kador says, "How is the Kiesel guitar saga going?" It's still ongoing. I got another email from them today, and I'm not very happy. But I thought it would be over by now. But it's
quite
still
comical.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty comical.
Quite comical.
Speaking of that company, they posted to their story on Instagram yesterday. And this goes to show you just how unprofessional they are. I guess somebody sent in an email. You know, I don't know the context of the email. It was like, you know, one of the negative emails that I'm sure every company gets them. I'm sure every single company, if you have any kind of business coming in, someone's going to be pissed at something, right? It just happens. It comes with the territory, like us, right? There's always going to be, once you put yourself out there, there's going to be people that are going to either not like you, talk crap, whatever. It just comes with the territory, right? No, go back. I want to see us all. Say we all. So anyway, because I like talking to you guys, I don't like talking to myself.
I'm the same. I'm the same as you.
Yeah. So they got the owner, or the whatever his name is. I know his name. I don't want to say it on here. But he gets on Kiesel's stories on Instagram, holds up the email and reads it, and he's like who would do that? Could you ever see like Fender getting an email from a disgruntled employee, customer, right? Talking crap, saying stuff, and going on social media and basically calling the guy an idiot and saying all this stuff and like this just made us all laugh today and blah blah blah. It's like, dude, unprofessional. And I'm so pissed at myself for giving them any kind of business.
Wait, what? They read your email?
No, it wasn't my email. I never said anything negative in them as far as being a jerk. Somebody else sent in an email to them complaining and just whatever. But it was almost like the email was stupid anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like anything crazy. It was just idiotic. It was an idiotic email. But he read it like on their story on Instagram. And I'm like, who would do that?
Well, he's a child.
He is. He really is. That's what I'm saying. It's very unprofessional. And how they've handled my situation with me is super unprofessional. And, we like to recommend companies on here that are awesome.
Let me tell you something. I hope, you know what? This is a public service announcement. Jeff Kiesel, do you think Joe Nags or Paul Reed Smith would do something like that? You moron.
100%, man. Fruitcake Tony says, Jay, have you still got the damn guitar or did you leave it on their doorstep? I'll just say this. I do not have it. And when all is said and done, when the dust settles, Jack, I'll update everybody on what went down with more details. But right now, I don't want to give out too many details like John BL did 2 weeks ago. What a butthead.
You just reminded everyone, and I'm sure everyone forgot by now. Just leave it alone.
I know.
I know. Which brings me to another thing. Has anyone seen this week the abomination of the reboot of 90210?
No. What? I finally got you with that.
You did. You done doed it.
I can't believe there's a reboot of that.
The reboot. This is the reboot.
Is it the reboot of the reboot?
No.
Because they rebooted that like 10 years ago.
Oh, I don't know. But the new reboot is they are using their real names.
Using whose real names? The actors' real names?
The actors' real names. Yeah, Jenny Garth and all those blah, blah, blahs. They're using their real names. And they're, the 20 years later, they get together and they are going to be themselves as 90210.
Wait a second.
That's a reboot of a reboot.
The original actors that played in the original.
Everyone except for
who passed away.
Luke Perry.
Luke Perry.
Yes, and it dedicated they dedicated that show this week to Luke Perry, which was pretty much the only cool thing about it.
Is it almost like a reality show?
It's a reality show of 90210 using their real names.
Well, I guess if you think about it, it's a cool way to do it. But I don't really want to watch a reality show on a bunch of how old are they now?
They're our age.
In their 50s?
They're our age. I think they were 20 when we were 20.
What do you mean we?
Yeah.
No. I think
they're all like 50. The early 50s.
Oh, whatever.
John Boulware, you are correct.
Hello, Brandy. Hello, girl.
Okay. I'm almost back to the page.
Can we start the show now?
Hey, Brendan Buttcheeks is here. Buttcheeks.
Brendan. Oh man. Okay, I gotta find the video.
Jason Priestley's 49 years old. That's my age. I'm 49. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blank Palatoo says in their 40s.
Tori Spelling is 46. I guess that makes sense because that show, what was that? Like 91, maybe?
It debuted in was it 90, 91? John BL.
Yeah, so I was like 13 or 14, I guess. So that, yeah. But that is a cool way to spin it,
Spin it.
Krell bar, that's pretty funny.
It's horrible. Okay. All right, we're at 65. 65 thumbs.
Cameron Brown, you watching? I got a message from him a half hour ago. I didn't see it until now. If you are, hello, my friend.
Yeah. Get on here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Cameron, why don't you come on? We got nothing else to do. Let's make fun of you.
All right. 67. Hey, Janice.
Who's the one guy from 90210? The dude with the dark hair. What the hell was his name? Sean Astin Green or something? Brian Austin Green? Sean.
Brian Austin Green sounds familiar to me.
All right.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of that dude, just probably because of the 90210 stuff, you know. But he was in the TV show that I'm blurry. I had the Johnny Beane camera for a minute. Hold on, folks. He was in that TV show, the Terminator TV show, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, whatever the hell it was called, which I actually enjoyed very much. And he was, God, I'm trying to think how it went. He was Kyle Reese's brother, I think. Derek Reese, I think he was. And I'll tell you, after that, like after a couple episodes, I was like, wow, he was good. I thoroughly enjoyed him on that show. So if you get a chance to watch that show, any of you out there, if you're any kind of Terminator fan, watch that show. And he is, in my opinion, he was my favorite part of the show. He was good.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe I'm talking about friggin' somebody on 90210 being like a cool character on a show, but he was. He was good.
Wow.
Is it time?
So what do we got?
Is it? Should we do it?
Something.
We're going on. Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We'll do it. All right, unboxing. Let me just let me go get it.
All right, you get that. Oh man, I was gonna go to the head real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll sit here and daydream. No, I'm just kidding. What do we got? Bun boxing. Mike
That sounds
needs
crazy.
bun boxing.
That sounds crazy. How do I do this? Let me. Okay, here's how we do this. There we go. There we go. That's how you work around those non-avatars. Okay, so as soon as he comes back, I'll do it. Here's the box right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're unboxing. This was sent in from Steve Carmichael.
Nice.
Right there. No idea what's in it. No idea. No clue.
Hear me? Okay.
No clue. There you are. Yeah.
I was backstage.
Yeah, I figure that's a good way to keep it, so there's not like that non,
Yeah, I agree.
Non.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Right here. Drum roll.
Oh.
Something just fell on the floor. Wow, what is all this? Here, should I present? Should I present myself?
Give me that back, Dave.
All right. Am I blurry? I think I am, huh?
My God, what is that noise?
Johnny, I think that's your microphone. No, I'm joking.
I don't know what that was.
That was me.
My
Being
ears.
stupid.
think I dropped something though, but okay. All right. Steve Carmichael. Steve, you're here, right?
He's here.
Is he there? Should I read this?
Hi, Johnny. I love you.
Hey, Johnny. Thanks for hosting Johnny Beane TV and for all of the entertainment and information you bring to us. I know you are a big fan of the Police.
Oh,
I am.
wow.
I am, man. So I thought I thought of you when I saw these. I made a stage with amps for you to display them on. I also included.
Reading.
Whoa, Steve Carmichael. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Wow. First of all, here's that's him right there.
Oh, cool.
CarmichaelWorkshop.com.
Carmichael Workshop.
Woodworking since 1976. In where is that?
The hell is that?
Someone's killing my cat.
Oh.
Wow. You all right?
Yeah, he meows it. He meows at nothing.
He.
Oh. He.
All right. Out of
Orchard.
Lawrenceville, Georgia. The CarmichaelWorkshop.com. There he is. There you are, Steve Carmichael. There you are, man. There you are. Thank you. Oh, these are cool. These are awesome.
You don't mind me picking my nose.
Look at this.
Yes.
Pop Rocks. There's Sting. Vinyl figure.
Figurine and vanillele.
Is that a bobblehead?
No, they're the pop figures, whatever the hell.
Yeah, the Pop Rocks.
What do you mean pop?
Huh?
No, it's the Eddie Van Halen interview. What do you mean pop?
Yeah. Oh, and here's this guy.
Nice.
Wow. And then, of course, you got this one as well.
The man himself.
Right there.
Awesome.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
That is.
That's
Nice.
cool. That's cool. And then he said he made. Oh man. He made a little stage for them to stand on.
Oh,
Crazy.
that's awesome,
That's crazy.
dude.
Wow. Look at that. You got the Ampeg right there. You got the Marshall.
Oh,
Right
that is
there.
neat, man.
Awesome. And then also, oh wow, he made a hook for Howie's leash
Oh,
Aw.
right there.
We're all so gay.
oh my.
The two of
Wow,
us. the two of us.
Steve, thank you
Aw.
so much, man. Thank you.
No, we just love animals.
Yes, we do love animals.
Oh wait, and there's more.
What? But wait, there's more.
Oh wow, a Wolfgang guitar shaped tray from my guitar picks.
Ooh, and look at that. It's flame maple. And that's good.
Look at that.
That's a big piece of flame maple.
You can use that
Wow.
as an ashtray, man. Just pick up smoking again.
There we go.
Of course, you put your own pick in it first.
Oh, that's what I had here. Oh, and I got this one too. There we go.
Well, you should have Andy Summers holding that pick.
There we go. Steve Carmichael, thank you so much, dude.
That's very
Wow.
thoughtful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing, man.
Dude, you gotta put the stage on the table, on the kitchen table behind you, and put those guys on there. That's neat, man.
All right. All right.
So are the amplifiers, are they wood too, with like pictures kind of glued on the front? How did he do that? I should ask him.
How to do that?
You do that.
How to do that?
How do you do it?
How to do that?
Wow.
How to do that?
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is neat, man.
Janice wants a J pick.
A JPEG. Man,
How to do that?
I don't know how many I have left. I don't know where the hell they are. I don't have it's technically not a JPEG. It's
Steve Carmichael says he's got. He said that yes, they are just blocks with printed amp picks glued on. Well, however you did it, man, that's spectacular. You're all right, kid.
I literally have like not even a handful
So all she wants is one.
of this one. I have, it's not my name or anything, it's just that, and then come on. All right, put it close and pull the way slowly. That's stupid. There we go.
Oh my god.
That, and then like I said before, that. I should probably get more picks. Shoulda, woulda, maybe.
Hi, Jay.
Oh, Brendan Buttcheeks says I can send her a Buttcheeks pick.
Hi, Jay. Hi.
A picture of your butt cheeks?
Oh, one of these, you mean? Damn it. Nerd Helen. Damn. Look. Get it?
You should put it on your cheek, though.
Well,
not your chin.
It can kind of look like a. Oh, wait, like.
A butt cheek on a butt cheek.
Man.
Steve Carmichael says he's never bought dolls for another man before.
Dude, it's all right if you don't call them dolls, man. You just, figures.
They're action figures.
Yes, figures. Super Fuzz pointed out the obvious.
It's only a doll if it pees.
And cries, right?
Yeah.
But that is cool. Butt chin.
Here's sort of a oh, there you can kind of
Can kinda
there.
Yeah.
There they are.
It's awesome.
Oh.
It's cute.
That's awesome. Looks real good.
Yeah.
Steve Carmichael, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, and you got a nice piece of white paper.
Mm-hmm. Right there. There he is. Check him out. The Carmichael Wood Workshop. I was gonna say wood shop. .com. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Krellbar says that's exactly why the police broke up. They all had big heads.
It's intelligent. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Man.
Nobody else has an unboxing?
Nah.
Me neither. I will soon, I guess. I'll have something soon to unbox.
Oh yeah, from who?
He doesn't want his name to be known on here, so I can't tell you. But you know who it is. Yeah.
Mhm. And I think I know what it is.
Ooh, shh.
Not saying a word.
Mhm.
You know, there's people that love surprises and people that hate them. I love surprises.
You do love surprises?
I do.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
Steve Carmichael.
There's another one. Thank you.
Hey, Johnny, you're red.
Hmm.
You feeling all right?
I've got a red orange gel in front of me. That's
So you gelling?
mm-hmm.
Gelling like Magellan?
I'm gelling. I'm gelling. Oh, how has to go out real quick?
All right.
Okay, I guess that means I'm going to jump out. And
Oh, and McFly says
I'll
he
be
bought
right back.
McFly says he bought a new Charvel Pro Mod the other day. Do you like it? Is it good? I'm sure you do like it if you bought it. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Dave.
How are you?
Jeannie wants me to know that I look really white compared to Dave and Johnny.
Well, you know.
How about now? Now I'm really white.
I got, now I'm really white with this thing on.
Let's see. Who else is talking about stuff?
Yeah, and who else is talking about someone?
Marty McFly says it was set up perfect out of the box and plays amazing.
Awesome.
Isn't that awesome when that happens?
It is.
Who'd you get it from? That sounds like I'm interrogating. Who'd you get it from? Ben Coombs, Jay needs more time at the beach. You're right, man.
Don't you live right near one?
Yeah, literally minutes away. But
Cobra Cabretti, great name.
yes, great movie.
Says he tried the new Kramer Primer Gray 5150 guitar today.
How was it?
That he didn't say.
McFly says he got it from Sam Ash.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I think it was Superfuzz earlier who asked me if I prefer this guitar over my Gems. I like them both the same. I just really digging this one. I like them. I played both. I played all my Gems today too. I really like this guitar.
Well, I think he asked if you had to choose.
Oh,
that question, which it's fun to do that, but sometimes it's like, oh man.
I can't. You know what? I can't choose, and I'll tell you why. Because I'd be a hypocrite. Because next week I'll get a new guitar and say that that's the best guitar that I have, and it goes like we all do. You get a new thing, and it's the best new thing of this week.
Yeah.
But I am really enjoying this guitar. Like I'm really enjoying it. It is super easy to play. The neck feels. I mean, Jay, you got to get this guitar in your hands. I know it doesn't have a Floyd on it, but you got to get this guitar in your hands. It's really good.
Well, it looks good on you.
Yeah, it kind of fits me, right? Kind of fits me. It's like, because I'm not a metal guy. I'm not like a virtuoso kind of guy. I know Andy Timmons is, but this is a very, this is like a guitar that, pretty much you could play anything on it.
But it is cool though. It's got like a little bit of both, like when you look at the pickups, even though the two single coils, but they have,
rails.
Yeah, and just the way the pick guard is, the typical Ibanez pick guard, like it has a perfect cross between traditional and, modern kind of like heavy rock metal look to it. So it's a perfect blend, I think.
But I mean, well, listen, It's in tune, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly in tune. It's much better than any other, non-Floyd Rose guitar.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. In tune again.
Yep.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, this bar is really for that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's not for gymnastics. That's yeah. Well, how does it feel? And the thing that gets me on the bar itself is the white, plastic on the end. That's
what do you mean
something
gets
that I
you?
like.
You don't like that, or you do?
No, personally, I don't. But like I said, it's a personal preference. I just don't.
Well, it doesn't bother me, and it's like a vintage type tremolo, so it should have one on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all.
But I guess what I would say is if I had that guitar, I would probably that's the only thing that I look at to me that I would say, oh, I would change that. But that's it. Is it a typical radius for Ibanez, like the flatter type?
Yes.
17?
It's probably. You know what? I don't know exactly what it is. It's flat. I don't think it's as flat as a gem, but it's flatter. It's definitely not Fender spec. I'd say it's probably 12, which is that's pretty flat.
You should make a tip that looks like an olive, Brendan. Oh man, we missing anything here?
R2R3 says the Andy Timmons pedal is cool. It's called or it's actually called the AT. Because actually that little sign is actually called an ampersand.
Marion Cobretti says 7/8. Have you been to the new Guitar Center in Myrtle Beach? I have. And it's aimed more towards the beginner / intermediate musician. I think we were there 2 or 3 times now since it's opened. And the most expensive Ibanez they have is the Gem Junior, which is what, $500 or $600.
Yeah.
Well,
some
other brands a little more expensive than that, but
I don't think any of the stores have the expensive gem. Just don't.
well, not even just Gem. I mean, even like an expensive RG or something. They didn't have any of that. Like I said, the most expensive Ibanez that was there was the $600 Gem Junior. So I guess as far as me doing any shopping there, it would be pretty much for, if I got into a bind, if I needed guitar picks or strings like right now. My wife and I did buy our daughter a mini drum kit from there.
Oh, I thought you were going to get the mini Paul Gilbert.
Oh, that's eventually, yes, but we got her a mini drum kit.
Okay.
So
it's cool.
It was on like a super hot deal or whatever the hell it was, and I looked for prices elsewhere, and it was a good deal.
Nice. Blank Palette 2 says the Guitar Center on 14th Street in New York has everything. It has a lot. That's probably one of the flagship stores of the company. That one in the Hollywood store. Does it have everything? No, it doesn't have everything, but it has a lot of stuff that you don't see in any of the other stores. Hey, Brett.
Whoa, the chat just did something crazy. Did it happen to you?
No, I didn't see anything. Why?
It just wiped out and then
Oh, I didn't see that.
Everything reloaded. Scott Nicker says, my favorite Long and McQuaid has the Nita Strauss signature. If anybody follows her on Instagram, she does something cool where she'll go to like music stores that have her guitar and she'll put like a pick in the headstock, in the strings and kind of leave it. which is kind of neat if somebody wants to come in and buy that guitar. It's like, dude, she put it, if you see it.
Yeah, if someone doesn't steal it first.
Oh, I'm sure one of the employees probably went right over there. Oh, it's mine.
Yeah. Right. Kenny Dave says, Dave, one of the best features of that guitar is it has no Floyd. Okay. Jasco Plumbing wants to know if I have the Woody gem. He wants that I want that newt.
I want that next. Okay.
Okay. No, I don't have a Woody gem.
Right there. Am I here? I'm here. I'm here. Look, there they are, right there,
Yes.
back there. And then I also hung up Howie's thing too. My camera. It's
Back there. Trust us.
yeah. Thank you again, Steve Carmichael. Thank you so much, man. Huh? What were you laughing at?
I don't know. A lot. Mike Heath, Papa Blue, Dave, I'm thinking of building a cigar box electric 6-string. Did you ever try one, and any advice?
Well, my friend Will Ray from the Helicasters, and yes, I did drop that name. He's actually a good friend of mine, and he plays cigar box guitars all the time. And yes, I've played six-string cigar boxes. Yeah, played a bunch of his. They're kind of cool for what they are. They're not this, they're not anything like this. They're very hard to play, or they can be very hard to play. Usually when people make cigar box guitars, they don't make them out of the most expensive parts. So, it's not easy to get them to play well.
I just connected Mike Heath and Brendan Buttcheeks, because as we all know, Brendan B Squared is he's built a butt cheeks load of cigar box guitars. So
Army of butt cheeks.
Army of butt cheeks. Actually, John 5 has a Brendan Buttcheeks cigar box guitar, and so does Cameron Cooper.
That's cool.
Yep.
I guess Cameron doesn't want to join us.
Well, that's Cameron Brown.
That's probably. Well, didn't you just say Cameron Brown?
No, I said Cameron Cooper.
No, I don't think you did.
I did.
You did?
Yep.
Sorry.
I almost said Brown. Crap, what the hell was I just going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, Ben Coombs asking how the album is coming along. It's coming along, man. Mixing is starting in probably about a month.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mike Neese asks if anyone ever got the actual Ace Frehley Gibson model with the DiMarzio Super Distortions. Well, I worked at Guitar Center a long time, and I've played several of them. They're cool. I mean, it's a Les Paul custom. It's pretty cool. I've never owned one, but they're cool. Anything else? Can't hear you, Johnny.
There I am.
That means Johnny has gas when he needs.
Yeah, I need another arm, man.
I just saw his mouth moving. That's all.
Oh, McNamara's in here. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
What's up?
So last night I went to my parents' house. Me and my father watched the Bears game, the first preseason game.
Did they win?
No, but it's preseason. You're just basically watching the rookies, because the starters, if they play at all, they're playing like one drive, So anyway, I got home from my father's house it might have been, I don't know, 1:30 or something like that. And then me and Johnny start BSing for a while. And then I get into bed and I shoot Jason McNamara a message. He's like, basically like, let's not message, let's call. So, or, let's talk on the phone. So it's like 3:30 in the morning, or maybe it might have been in like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, crap.
Wow.
I roll out of bed. I come up here because I don't want to wake my wife and Ellie up. So we're on the phone for like a half hour. So I was up super duper late. And it's just weird, the whole time thing. I think he said he's 13 hours ahead of me. So it was like, the hell did he say? It was 4 o'clock or something my time. So
4 p.m. his time.
It was like 5 p.m. or something his time. It was just super weird. Like when you're talking to somebody that's in the middle of the day and you should be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you even remember what you talked about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your ears are burning, weren't they, Dave? He wakes up. It's like, oh, my ears hurt. No, it is very weird, how the internet is 24 hours a day, There's this guy, he always gets mad at me because I'll post on Facebook, I'll post either good night or good morning. And he'll be like, but Facebook never sleeps, And the guy gets really mad. I don't even know why. I don't even know him.
And it's not about Facebook. It's about the time that you go to bed and the time you wake up. You're saying good night because you're going to bed.
Yeah.
And you're waking up and you're saying good morning. What's the big deal?
Mm-hmm. And I also say good afternoon. I say good evening.
So everybody listening and watching. So when Johnny's saying I had so much to do today or I have so much to do, that's what it is. Oh, I got to get ready.
Every hour on the hour. Oh, you guys, happy 6:28 p.m. Hang on. Happy 6:29 p.m. Thank you, Brett. How many thumbs do we got? 74.
Really?
Wow. 111 watching.
Have we even spoken about guitars yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said something.
Wow.
John Bolware says Nita also signs the guitar if someone is going to buy it right off the wall.
Now, what if they don't want her signature?
Well, I'm sure she doesn't just give me it. I'm going to sign it if you buy it. No, I think it's one of those things where if there is a customer in there that's like, hey, it's Nita Strauss. If you buy my guitar, I'll sign it right now.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't they want it signed?
Well, me personally, I don't like autographed guitars. I don't care who it is. I just don't like them. I just don't like it.
Even that Buddy Guy Strat?
Yes.
You wouldn't want his signature on that?
No.
Well, how do you feel about that, Johnny? Because I have an opinion that's kind of I guess it depends, but I feel like a signature guitar, if you're buying like an Eddie Van Halen signature or a Gem or something, Steve Vai or whatever, like then I think it's okay if you want to have it signed, even though I don't think I would get like the actual guitar signed. If anything, either the back plate or David mentioned like doing the inside of the back plate.
Yeah.
Or maybe if I had like if I had 3 or 4 Eddie Van Halen signature guitars, maybe I would get like the back of the headstock signed or something.
Well, here's the deal. Well, for me, I want to use the guitar. I don't buy guitars to get them signed and hang them up on a wall somewhere. I want to use them. And the signature, first of all, the signature is gonna come off eventually. And the signature also doesn't make it worth any more than it is without it. It used to, signatures used to bring money to instruments, but not anymore. Nowadays, you have to have proof that he signed it. You have to have a picture of him signing it, and then a picture of him, a video of him actually signing the guitar to prove that it's his signature. No one believes anything anymore because everything can be faked. So signatures don't mean anything. It doesn't. Signatures don't mean anything anymore, unless it's personally signed to you. Like he writes you a nice note, or she writes you a nice note, and then signs the thing. But just a signature doesn't mean anything.
I think personally, though, I mean, if I went and saw Van Halen, let's just, for instance, throwing one out there, and I brought a guitar to Eddie and he signed the back of the headstock or whatever, like I would never have something signed by somebody that I like with the intention of like selling it.
Well, neither would I, but eventually, God forbid, something needs to be sold. You never know what the future may bring. You may have to sell it one day.
But then there's more of a reason not to sell because, Eddie Van Halen signed this guitar for me. I can't sell this,
You think he's going to remember he signed your guitar?
No, I'm talking about for personal reasons. Like, it's more of a reason not to sell it, even if you need to.
It'd be one thing if Eddie Van Halen gave me a guitar and autographed it as a gift. That would be something else. That would be really cool.
And then you'd be like, dude, why'd you sign it, man? I don't want your autograph on the guitar.
That's a guitar I'd hang up.
So, Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
what is your opinion on this?
I think if there's an artist guitar and I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It depends on what model it is, If you get it like signed on the front or on the back of the headstock or whatever. Actually, Andy Summers from the Police. Where is he? He's right there. little mini Andy Summers. There he is, right there. He signed my Fender Tele for me, and there's video, there's proof on the channel here. You guys can all look it up. If I find it, I'll put it in the or if somebody has a wrench that's in here, if you want to look it up and put a link to it in the chat right there. But in the video, he's telling me to please don't put the guitar on eBay. Yeah. And I said, I'm like, if you see it on eBay, you can sue me. That's my exact words. That's what I said. You
should be like, oh, man.
Jasco Plumbing says he got his gem signed by Steve, or I guess by a lot of people because they were all at Vi Academy, and now he doesn't want to play it, so he regrets it.
So obviously he got it signed all over on the body.
Yeah, and I saw it when I was there. A lot of guys and girls had their guitars were signed in gold ink, gold paint pen. That's what they used for that, and maybe silver paint pen. But all their guitars were signed. I mean, there were Gem 7Vs, the expensive gems. They were all autographed by. I mean, it was scribbled by everybody. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a $3,000 guitar and it's all signed up.
I have two Universe guitars. I wouldn't want either one of them signed. The only like we talked about on the phone the other day or last week, Dave, like the backplate thing. Probably maybe the backplate or something because you can get another backplate. But yeah, the inside I think would be the way to go.
Krellbar, the problem is you can't sell the gem at a great profit. You can't make a profit on an autographed guitar. It's no one cares. No one that's going to buy it is going to care. And in most cases, and I know this because it's been done, if someone has bought a guitar, they've wiped the autograph off the best they could.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to buy an autographed guitar unless it was like some rare thing where, oh, this guy, like if it was an artist's personal guitar that they got or something crazy, then it's a different story. But if it was just some Joe Schmo's guitar, he brought it to a show, got it signed, that has no meaning to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Krellbar, the thing is back in the 80s, when, back in the 80s, maybe guitars would be worth a little bit more because they were autographs. But nowadays, no, it doesn't matter. And I mean, maybe if you have a dead guy on there, an autograph of a dead guy, that's like important in the world of rock and roll or whatever. And you have the proof that he signed it, like either a photo of him signing it or a video of him signing it, or something stating that that he signed it, then it may be worth more. I mean, let's face it. If you have a guitar autographed by Jimi Hendrix, it's going to be worth some money.
Mhm.
Or if you have a guitar autographed by, I guess a Beatle, living or dead. If you have a guitar signed by one of the Beatles, whether alive or dead, that's probably worth some money. Maybe. But still, you're going to have to jump through hoops to prove that it was signed by one of those guys. It's a big hassle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just the truth. That's all. See, what I would like to do, what instead of having your guitar signed by the guy, what I would do is say, hey, like let's take Steve Vai for instance, since he was the latest biggest guy that was here. I would take my gem and hand it to Steve and say, and take a picture with him holding your guitar. I think that's a bit cooler than having him sign your guitar. Mm-hmm. Take a photo with Steve with him holding your guitar.
Or a video of him playing your guitar.
Yeah, well, if he wants to play it, but at least, I don't think he devoted that much time to the campers at the Vi Academy. I think everyone was able to get online and either take a picture with him or get something autographed by him. But I think the cooler thing would be to have him hold your guitar while you're in the photo with him and take a photo together.
Well, you guys remember when I jammed with Larry, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll get upset. But I didn't want to post this on social media. But after we were done jamming, I was like, can you play my guitar? So here's a picture of Larry playing my Universe. And I actually took a video of him playing it, but I'm not going to play it on.
He's not going to get mad. You know how many times he's done that at my house? He plays all my guitars. And, he doesn't just play Nag's guitars. I mean, he does when he plays his gigs, but he'll play, he'll play whatever guitar's around.
Yep. He's like, man, I haven't played a 7-string since I don't even remember. I was like, that neck feels good, doesn't it, man? But
wow. How come I'm just not oh, my other, dang it. I just lost the internet again on this other computer. But R2 R3, I just saw it. Thank you, man. Johnny, Dave, and Jay buy one of the NAMM guitars that says EVH approved on the back.
That would be kind of cool because
awesome.
That's a very special guitar. It's a prototype. And Blank Palette 2 says most people don't know who Steve Villa is today. I don't know who he is either. Do you guys know who Steve Villa is?
Yeah, your comment about the Eddie Van Halen approved guitars, that's cool because that's the guitar that he said, okay, we're going to continue making these, or
yeah, and they're not going to sell those go back into the vault once they're done, but somebody did get a hold, like when I was at NAMM and was it 2013, I think. I've got a picture of me holding one of the EVH Chinese specials, and it didn't say approved on it, but he just signed it. They had a bunch of guitars that he had just signed, and I remember somebody on Facebook actually got a hold of that guitar, and I remember seeing it, and I'm like, I played that guitar. So, but yeah, still very cool.
That is very cool. Tube Supio says he just got a black 1987 RG 550 today.
Oh, nice
Hell
guitar,
yeah, man.
Nice guitar.
Congrats. He said, nice neck. Yep. Damn right.
Jay, I don't know. Did you notice that I have 5 springs in this guitar?
Whoa!
Did you notice I have the bridge floating with 5 springs? Feels great.
Jesus, 5 sprint. What do you have? 9 to 40, 42?
No, 10 through 46 on
10 to
this.
46. Okay. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly the way Andy Timmons has his guitar.
Oh,
It comes with 5 springs in it, but it comes flat to the deck. And then after I played his guitar and noticed that his trem was floating, I was like, oh.
how much is it just like kind of lifted back just a tiny bit?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Johnny, can you put me on a screen? Can you see that at all?
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's just the tiniest bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough so that you can flutter the bar if you need to, or do the little tremolo, little vibrato, little tremolo. Yeah, enough to just get it off there. Or
Johnny, can you, or maybe I can do it. Jason wants to jump in for a few. Let's see.
I found the video with Andy Summers signing my guitar, and I put it it's in the chat, the link to it. So make sure everybody check out that video.
mm-hmm.
Now, Jason, this is something, it's a new,
He's been here.
oh, that's right. He was on.
He was last Friday.
Plus, he knows how to do all this stuff anyway, so I don't even know why I'm embarrassing myself.
Well, I think Johnny still has to send him the link.
No,
Yeah.
he has the link that I sent. Both you guys.
We can send him the link. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I just shared it on Facebook. Anybody else wants to jump in?
We should do that. We should just post it.
I think you can only get 6 guys on here, though, right?
Yeah. 6 guys.
Does that sound fun, Dave?
Mike Heath says, okay, got to go watch some TV with the wife. This is how you stay married for 35 years. Yeah, man.
Awesome. What are you guys going to watch? Who said that?
Mike Heath. No, I'm watching Johnny Beane. I'm not coming down.
He's like, I'm not in the mood to watch Mad About You.
Isn't that a good Slaughter song, right? Mad About You. It's a great tune.
I don't know.
I think that's the name of it.
I think that's a Belinda Carlisle song.
Belinda Carlisle.
So, wait a minute. This isn't right. Something's weird here.
And the thing about the autographs, because John Boulware, I mean, this is to you, Dave, so I'll let you read it from John Boulware.
Oh, Dave. Yeah, Dave, I saw that on Porn Stars once. This lady had a Beatles, I don't know what that says, space something, with their signatures, and they were all fake. All sure they said the Beatles didn't sign a lot of guitars. That may well be. I don't think the Beatles signed much things because they were too busy running away from the chicks. Too busy running away from women.
Yep. We all have that problem, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Every day.
Every day.
Every day, man.
That's why I don't leave the house much, because they're waiting for me in the bushes outside.
I can't go outside.
2 in the bush?
Well, that's another thing about the autographs too, is like if you have a Steve Vai autographed guitar nowadays, it's like, okay, you can just go to whether it's Vai Academy or whatever. It's not like it's impossible to get something signed, right?
Right. And Steve signs a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Whereas if it was, back in the Eat 'em and Smile era, or even Passion and Warfare, it might be a little different. But nowadays, like the more there is of anything, the less valuable it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the back during the Passion and Warfare era, Steve didn't really come out a lot. Like he didn't go do things a lot. He didn't, unless it was, there were too many people around for, everyone wanted a piece of him. even today still. But I think his the way he thinks about stuff is way different today than he did back then. Yeah, so you didn't see much. He wouldn't sign much of anything.
I'm not signing it. I wonder if anybody, I'm sure it's happened, but you give somebody something to say, hey, can you sign an autograph? And they write F off on it, and give it back to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
Imagine being like such a rock star to be able to get away with something like that,
Yeah. It's crazy.
Joe Hervey is enjoying the show. He said, hell of a show tonight.
Thank you.
Wow.
I don't know what we did, but thank you.
Thank you, Joe Hervey. Thank you. Wow. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready, Jason? Can you hear me? Nod yes if you can hear me. Okay, good. You ready?
Very funny.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Coming in hot, you guys. Jason McNamara. There he is.
Morning.
There he is.
Welcome back from Croatia.
Man, thank you very much. What an adventure and a half I had. Look at this. Can you see this little remnants of a scar here?
Mm-hmm.
You should see what happened. It was full on. Man, that was a great trip. I got to tell you, like, it was such a whirlwind. I left, as you know, Saturday morning, my time, Friday night, your time. I got back.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday evening, my time. I was only on the ground for like just over 60 hours in country. 3 flights each.
Uh-oh.
Bye now.
Uh-oh.
So long.
Device is not connected, it says.
Oh, no.
Your guest will need to connect their mic. Oh, he got kicked off.
Yeah.
How does one get kicked off?
Oh, wait. I think he's coming back. Yeah, that was quick, huh, Frank? He hung up his phone? Oh, I don't know. It says that he's back. He's back, but I can't see him.
Back.
He's back.
Let's see. Oh, no, now he's gone. Now he's totally gone.
Oh, no.
So, Jason, come back.
Jason, come back.
Come back, you rabbit.
Oh, no.
That's a good song. Who sang that? Baby, come back.
That was I can tell you exactly who it was because I just played that song. Oh, I don't know.
I can tell you who exactly who it is.
I don't know who did it.
I don't know.
Player. Thank you, Krellbar and Gary Tholander. Yeah, it was a band called Player.
Oh.
Was that their best song though?
Baby, come back.
Did they have a song with
Great song.
Yeah, it's yacht rock.
Can't live
Without you, gone.
Yeah, I just played that song. Literally on the guitar.
Literally.
That was a song that I was having to learn, yeah.
Oh, are you covering that?
No.
So why'd you have to learn it?
I had to for something that I'm not doing now. I'm not playing the gig. I quit. Yeah, I stopped, so I'm not doing it.
We gotta.
But no, there's good reasons. Good reasons for why I didn't do it. All right, Jason. Jason's back, but I can't see you. And I don't want to just pop you in here because this stuff is still in beta. Okay, it says he's back though.
Nope, it's just the three of us.
I can't see him though.
Just the three of us.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Another great song. Not as good as Baby Come Back, though.
Did they have a better song than that one, though?
I don't think so.
Krellbar says another one of their hits reached number 10, but he can't remember the name of it.
That one?
This Time I'm in It for Love. I'd have to hear it.
That sounds like a.
I don't want to hear
That sounds like an old VHS tape.
it. That Mancoot is rubbing off on you.
Oh,
Better than rubbing out on me.
come on. Device is not connected. It says.
Well, goddamn.
I don't know what that means.
Do you want to? Is Jason? Because we're all using different stuff, but I
It's
mean,
like
he's on the Mac.
It's like he's trying. It's like it's trying to get him in here. I mean, he's here, but I can't see him.
Wait,
Like-
he's in the
He's in the green room.
space time continuum.
Yeah,
backstage.
yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
Backstage.
He's in there. And
Backstage.
Jason, I'm assuming that you can hear me. I'm assuming that. I don't know.
I'm assuming.
Dwight Bailey. I think this is like his third or fourth comment about space alien.
All right, there is. Yes, he can. Okay, Jason, you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. I can't see you though. It's just
Still in tune.
it's just a gray screen.
Still in tune. Probably
Still
haven't
in
touched his
tune.
guitar in about a month and a half.
And you know what? It doesn't surprise me.
Okay. Okay, good. There we go.
What a great guitar. It's all beat up. It's all beat up.
You beat me up, man.
My guitar is all scratched up. Forward failing.
I never saw it.
Oh, it's a great movie.
He has a real Jimi Hendrix guitar. What he says it was. I mean, it's really not, but and
It was signed.
it was one of Jimmy's guitars, and someone threw it out the window, and then he went out the window to chase after it, like out of a building. Gets to the floor, gets to the ground. He falls down on the ground. It's like a comedy thing. Falls down. He says, "My guitar is all scratched up."
That sounds pretty funny.
It is. The whole movie is just like that. It's
It
very
really
funny.
is.
Steve Anderson. Thank you, man. 77 thumbs up.
Steve O.
It's very nice of you, Steven.
All right, so you said he's going to switch computers, I guess.
Brett McCordy, yes, I do stretch the strings when I first put them on. But I think one of the things with these floating bridges, I think once you get them in tune, something about them, it just stays. They don't go out of tune. Like, I can't explain it. But it's all my Ibanez guitars, they all have floating bridges on them, and they, no matter how long it takes for me to play them again, they're always in tune. Same thing with the two Luke guitars, because they have floating bridges on them as well. They never go out of tune. They're never out of tune. I'll pull it out of the rack, strum a chord, it's in tune. It's just amazing. You know what I think when I'm gone during the day? Someone comes in the house and tunes all my guitars up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Larry, are you here?
Dave, can I bring up a point that I think you said on the show maybe last week after I left?
Yeah.
You said, and I do the same thing. When you were talking about, I was like, I do the same shit, same stuff. But when I change, unless, like you said, unless I have to play something or record something like soon after, I'll change my strings and leave the locking nut unlocked overnight, and then get upstairs the next day, tune it up, and then tighten them. And just to give it that extra, how many hours, just to, stretch out a little bit more. And I think that helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We got him.
I'm back.
Hey, finally. God, what
Yeah,
the
interwebs
network
what you do.
didn't want.
I have to say, Dave, you're on point, mate. Ford Fairlane was an awesome movie, but what I loved is the line that comes after, because that's when he comes down the Capitol Records building, and then he comes down.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
That dude, the dude goes, Where did you come from? And I can't remember what Ford's response was. And then the guy goes, we're from Reseda. And Ford goes, yeah, well, I'm from my dad's penis. Oh! It's just such a mature movie. Johnny, I can't believe you haven't seen The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, mate. That's criminal. You got to go and watch it tonight.
I'm gonna have to go to Blockbuster and get.
There's still a Blockbuster.
Away.
Wow. You surely should be able to get on some streaming service somewhere. It's phenomenal. Anyway, so I did want to reiterate something you guys were talking about before. Was you were talking about the signed guitars? Jay was spot on, and that's the exact reason I think too. Is you never used to have access to famous people, and now there's meet and greets and just chance meetings and blah 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 everywhere. And I think that's
Such a tease.
it's true.
It's getting cut out.
The problem is, Jason, you're
What?
You're very choppy, Jason. We didn't hear anything you just said.
Shit. I gotta have another cable around here.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, of course you can hear me now. Now that I'm not saying anything important.
What did you just say before that?
I pretty much said blah 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 blah. The Alex
It
License
wasn't
thing.
even that clean.
I said
I loved it.
I said the problem is that back in the day you couldn't meet anybody famous. Now you can meet them all the time. That's why Eric Clapton's signature is worth so much still, because he doesn't sign anything and you very rarely get to meet Clapton.
Right.
That's why he's one of the few signatures that's still worth dosh. Same with Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan doesn't sign anything either. He had a limited run of acoustic guitars that I think there was like 50 or 70 or something that were made worldwide that he signed inside on the ticket that goes inside the guitar with the signature. Other than that, you can't get Bob Dylan's signature. He won't sign stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And those guitars were 10 grand each, brand new. And they were just a J28 acoustic or something like that. I forgot what it was exactly. J45, sorry.
Speaking of the Alex Lifeson speech, blah 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 blah. Blah.
Yes, the blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
He was awesome.
Blah blah. It's blah 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 blah. That was great. That was really a great speech. You guys got to watch that. Do you know what we were talking about? Do you guys?
Mm-mm.
Anybody? When they got inducted to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, each of them made a speech. You know, they had their speeches, and you know, Neil Peart's he's all serious and saying thank you to everyone. And you know, Geddy Lee gets on there, and he's a little bit funny, but you know, still, you know, talking about his roots and you know, this little Jewish boy and blah blah blah. And gets into this band with these blah. And Alex Lifeson, the whole speech is
Blah blah.
blah 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 blah.
And he does it for like 3 minutes.
Blah 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 blah.
You realize you started blurring Tom's. You realize you started blurring Tom Sawyer. Then you're like blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah,
that's what he did. He did
started
that.
blurring Tom Sawyer in the middle of that day.
It was amazing, but he did that. That's what he did.
It was awesome.
All right, so tell us about the Croatia trip. Tell us about
Yeah.
the knot on your head.
Oh man. Okay.
Here it goes. It's all done. No one wants. I guess someone doesn't want us to know about it.
He's not supposed to tell that story, I
I
guess.
guess not.
I've made him in the middle of editing. Like I've been doing really slick editing and everything. Oh, before I do that,
Great.
somebody
Show us
sent
the
me
video
this
because we'll
yesterday.
probably understand it better.
Can you hear me at the moment?
I think so.
No.
It's going
Yeah.
good. Hurry up while we have it.
I hear you. I hear you.
Rip it.
Hang on, I got to find my other cable. I've got another cable that will allow me to use.
Use the
Hang
neighbor's
on.
internet.
You're on the neighbor's dial-up.
Oh no!
Oh, what is that thing?
I
You
can
need a
still
shirt
hear
with
you.
that logo on it. Yeah, we can hear you.
Johnny, that's
Yeah, I
the
know.
Johnny Beane TV. Logo.
I just got this new cable, which is a USB-C to Lightning adapter, and that allows me to use my phone's internet, which is really kicking. But I just can't find the damn cable right now. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Where are you?
Oh, broken.
Something like that. It's funny, David. Reggae doesn't work without the forward beat to be able to be enjoying the back beat.
I wasn't playing reggae though, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that
know
reggae was invented after ska? You know, ska was first,
Yeah, Scar, the
And
uncle
then-
from the Lion King.
and then reggae was introduced. Reggae was a slower version of ska.
I did not
Didn't
know
know.
that.
Okay, so look, I got sent this yesterday. This is 1992. Vivian Campbell.
There it is.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's yeah, but who's he standing next to?
It looks like either David Mustaine or you. I
My
say you.
wow, that's an ugly lad.
I say it's you because you're much
Says-
taller than he is.
My wife, lady in that photo. Yep. That was me in 92. You know, it's funny. I understand now why I wasn't pulling chicks so well back then. So anyway,
Wow,
So what-
that's awesome, man.
we get there on the Saturday night, and we go straight down to the wharf area where the stage is set up and everything. The stage is magnificent. It just looks so good. And it's a pretty big stage. Like, it had to be, I don't know, in your normality, for me, it had to be about 10 meters wide. It was a very, very large stage. There were 10 people on the stage, and there was still space for more because there was a keyboard player with a drummer on a. Okay, hang on. So there's the original flatbed area, which had like the singer in the middle, one guitar player on one side, bass player, and other guitar player on the other side. Then there's a riser, which has the keyboard player over here and 4 backing singers over here, and then a drum riser above that, which obviously had the drummer on it. And so it was a very, very large stage. I'm on the first tier riser. And that on it. Jumped down. There was probably, I think, 6 people standing around in kind of like a semicircle, just as I was talking about my plot for where we're going to put on my GoPros, because I had 19 with me. And we get to like the next camera that I'm about to talk about setting up, and I jumped down from the riser onto the actual stage. Now, I was thinking about it because I told Jay yesterday, but I thought about it some more. The stage was made up of individual pieces that are all next to each other. There was essentially, if you're looking flat from above the stage and looking flat, there was like 2 deep like that. So here's the front of the stage, here's the back of the stage, and there was probably 30 across. All right. Each of those panels was about 7 foot long and about probably 3 feet wide, roughly. Not even that. Probably about 2.5 feet, I'm guessing. I don't know exact feet things. So it was quite long. I jumped down from the first riser, and lo and behold, I went through the stage.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's gotta hurt.
All the stage hands are like, that's
No.
impossible. That's impossible. You got to think it hurt. Hang on. Here is how much it hurt.
Here's how much it hurt.
oh,
Damn.
oh! This is recent.
This is
Yeah,
Saturday
this
night.
was his
just
trip to
gone.
Croatia just
Oh,
now.
I thought you were talking about back in 1992. All this happened.
No,
he had
sorry.
hair back then, Johnny.
Oh,
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he hit his head so hard, his hair
fell out.
it all got ripped off.
So Steve, the guy who was the one that invited me out there, took this video immediately, which I'm glad he did, because him and I are both filmmakers. We think of this. We're like, we got to capture this.
That's going to leave a mark. You all right? you feeling, man?
I just fell through this. Jumping from the drum riser to here, and just not even the drum riser, rather, just the riser here. And
Hang on, there's a part 2.
stage, and it whacked me in the head, and it hurts a little. And I'm extra tired already, so yeah, well, I'm alright.
Like, so you can see by where my feet are and where the top of the stage board is here. Hang on, there.
Yeah.
It was bigger than me as far as my height, and I'm 6'3", so it had to be 7 foot. And what happened was, as I jumped down, and all the stage hands were like, "It's impossible! It's impossible! This stage can't possibly do it." Well, it's not fucking impossible, is it?
Because it just
I jumped, I guess, too far near the back, and as I was going down, it basically did this and flick and whack in the head.
Oh no!
And I instantly saw stars instantly. It was like I was conscious, but like I was.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Jason.
Well, dude, it happened. Yeah, hang on. There you go. I recovered. I got up. I kept doing my job, and I just kept going up. Hang on. I took another video because I obviously was doing behind the scenes of everything.
Back at the room. It's like 3:20 a.m. I've been awake for.
Can you hear the audio?
God, it's got to be over 30 hours.
Yep.
I got 2 hours sleep on the flight from Japan over, and I got 45 minutes sleep on my last flight from Zagreb to Split, where I am now. Sorry, I'm very, very tired. You would have seen by now in the story that I hit my head, and I thought it was all right. There was no bump until a couple of hours later.
Oh no!
Look at the size of this welt.
I assume you can see the welt that's come up on my head here from this bump. This is quite large. Does it hurt? I'm not really sure. It probably looks worse than what it kind of is, but that's one hell of a bump on that.
One of my friends who was out there with us goes to me, "Oh, you're a unicorn."
You know, Jason, I don't mean to make light of this, but when you are standing out of, looks like you're, after you fell through, it looks like the the behind the scenes making of the Thriller video when they have the guy coming out of the grave.
That's right.
You know
Look,
what I
honestly-
think though. What I think when you see that big bump in your head is not so much here, but here.
Nope.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, look, to be really honest, I was extremely lucky because like being tall helped me in this situation. It would have come up to about my mid chest height. Like when I touched the ground, the stage would have been about here. I landed here like this, so my was a little bit tender. You can't really tell this is like a tiny scratch, but nothing much really matter. Here, I only want to be on show, but I can show you a photo that I took. It wasn't until the flight home that I was changing my shirt on the plane just because I wanted to be warmer. It's about yay big.
Oh,
bruise.
ow. Oh my God, that looks like it hurts. Like, oh my God, that hurts. Jesus.
I was like, oh, it's a little bit sore, it's a little bit tender, but I didn't know that it was what it was until I was coming home. But you know what? All in all, it was a phenomenal trip. We worked our asses off. I got barely any sleep. I'm still adjusting at the moment. But it was amazing. Like, you wait till the mini documentary thing I make comes out, because it's pretty cool, the things that I got up to. 3 flights there, 3 flights back. It would have been door to door, I'm guessing, around about 20 hours travel. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 16, I'm not sure. But it was an amazing trip.
Man.
Just mind-blowing. And to go to the homeland of my grandfather was just incredible.
That is cool.
So I got to go to the homeland of my mum and grandmother in 2017 to Germany, and then my mum's father to Croatia this year. And so it's been a pretty awesome soul energizing and fulfilling experience. I've had experiences. It's been amazing.
So how much more editing do you have to do on the video you're working on then?
Well, a reasonable amount, because I'm doing lots of things like I did one shot near the beginning where I'm panning. I actually did it intentionally. I had my camera and I shot it twice because I knew I was going to do this in the editing, where I went like this around a window and there was a beam right in the middle. And then I did it again at a different window. And if you pay attention when go. Yeah. It's cut. It's back. It's back again. Can you hear me now?
Blah blah
Can you
blah.
see me?
It's back.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do the second pass. We got you back. Do the
Cool.
second pass
So-
now.
So the whole idea is, right, like if basically if this is in the background in the first shot and we go by like that, when it goes through the middle, when you get to the second shot, you'll see this in the background instead. Do you understand what I mean? So I mask through the middle, and then as it's changing, I do an editing second view of something completely different. It's kind of subtle, but you'll get to see it when I get it out. But I probably need like a few more days because I'm still doing a TV sound job as well that I've got to get done by Monday. So I need a little bit of time, but it's going to be cool. The show turned out to be over 100,000 people. It was massive.
Dang.
Nice.
I couldn't even imagine that.
So-
Wow.
Where are we? Video that I took during. I won't play too much of this because it's a bit long, but this is during the last song. +100,000 people there. With the band on the stage.
You should Photoshop you in the stage sticking out.
Yeah, quite happy being on camera. Oh, sorry, quite happy rather being behind the camera. But I just grabbed out my iPhone while we were in the middle of that last song and just was like, I've got to capture this. So like there was like this very, very long wharf kind of area there from the stage, and then to this side of the stage there was a plaza area that has like restaurants and stuff. And you got to understand that this entire area was somebody told me the emperor's name and I forgot. It was God damn it. It was a Roman emperor used to have a palace on the exact land where all of this was happening, and so this whole area was the size of a palace. So you could fit about probably 15,000 odd people in this one area on the side where this plaza was that now has restaurants and stuff in there. And then like down the wharfway and then around the other side and then people in boats in the harbour. It was just a massive, massive event. And it was to celebrate the 24th anniversary. I don't know why Joe's laughing. Am I missing
sorry,
something?
Dude.
Really? Are you that young that you hear the word massive and it just makes you think?
No. I'm like when you pan across the stage at the end, I'm picturing you. Like it's like what the hell's going on? And I can't get it out of my head. I almost feel like I'm in school right now and you're supposed to be listening to the teacher talk and behave, and you just think of something funny and you can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting. But
Mr. Hannon, will you share with
gosh.
the
I didn't know you were a
class?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's so good. So good. But anyway, look, it was just amazing. That's really what it boils down to. It was an incredible experience, and I didn't mind what happened because it part of the story. Thankfully, the stage wasn't like up higher to the ground, because if it had been like 10 feet, I probably would have broken my legs on my back or something. But luckily, it wasn't that bad. It was just a head
would have
wound,
fallen all the
and
way
I'm fine. And
Man.
exactly.
Damn, sorry, man. That sucks.
So there you go.
So no concussion symptoms or anything like that?
No,
he just stroked out.
So that was the concussion, was it?
All right, well, you're back. You're
We're
back.
back?
We got you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Just as you asked me about a concussion, it all goes to hell. Good timing. But yeah, look, it all worked out fine. I'm fine. So all good. All good.
Well, that's good.
Quite happy that it all went well. And so yeah, so I'll definitely have a video out. I also took a bike ride. They've got these special bikes in Croatia that I can't remember the dude's name that designed the cars, but there's some guy, I think he's in Italy or something, that designed these cars that have a special lithium type of a battery, and he put the technology into bicycles, and you just literally hold down a button, and it's a push bike, but you hold down a button, you can go up to 45 kilometers an hour. And so I took a bike tour on that and went up on the mountain and oversaw the whole city and took video of that as well, and had an awesome 1 hour bike trip. It was the 1 hour that I had free to myself, and I just chose to do the bike tour.
Well, what's 45 kilometers an hour translated to real speed?
You into gibberish?
Yeah, I know. Are we the only like ones who use miles per hour still instead of kilometers per hour?
I don't know. It's about 50 miles an hour, I think. No?
Or is it more? Is kilometers?
I don't know how to. I don't normally use Siri. Okay.
Ron Limber says 100 miles an hour on a bicycle.
Hey, Siri. Convert
Hey Siri,
45
what is
kilometers per hour.
45 kilometers into gibberish?
45 kilometers per hour is 27.96 miles per hour.
27.96 miles per hour.
That's pulling ass, man, on a bicycle.
I just asked her, "Hey Siri, what is 45 kilometers in gibberish?" And she gave me the answer in miles. So it's pretty fast for a bike, but like it's a motorized one with a big lithium battery and stuff on it. So, but it was good. It was a great ride. It was amazing just to see all this, and I videoed all that. I put a couple of GoPros on my bike. I put one on the other guy's bike, and captured it. So it was great. I highly recommend, if you ever get a chance, go to Split, Croatia for a holiday. It's gorgeous as anything. Absolutely beautiful. So as I was going to say, this whole concert was the 24th anniversary since the end of the big civil war that happened there, and the Croatia regained its independence. That's what it was all about. So, and they're already talking about next year doing a big concert for the 25th anniversary, and they already talked about bringing me back over for filming that, which is good. The day after the concert, we went up to the singer's traditional hometown where he was born, and it's an interesting one. Like, he was in the army as a part of the I don't really know army speak. He was a part of it, and just outside of his hometown, there is a tank sitting there, which basically signifies it's pointing towards what they call the enemy, of course, and it's basically saying, "Don't come back." And it's just outside of his hometown. So it's pretty.
And how many years
epic
ago was
thing.
that?
24 years ago it finished. So Monday was 24 years to the day.
Cool.
So they had the concert on the Sunday, the anniversary of the eve of the anniversary of the end of victory.
Wow.
Seems like Johnny disappeared.
Probably had to go let Howie out.
So yeah, it was an awesome experience. Sorry, I haven't even read any of the questions. Did you go to King? No, I didn't go to King. King's Landing from Game of Thrones. No, I didn't have time. Honestly, that was super fuzz. I was there for like 60 odd hours and I was out. I didn't have time. Although I did get to see, as we were driving past, I got to see LITS, LITS, LAS, list maybe. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. On season 3, I want to say, it's that scene where Daenerys was walking through and there was all those people on the crucifixes. I saw that town from down the bottom. It was up on a mountain and I got to see that. I just forgot what it was called. But other than that, there's a lot of areas that feel like they're from Game of Thrones, because if you guys don't know, Game of Thrones was largely filmed in Croatia. Like Dubrovnik was one of the big places. Some of the streets that I walked through felt like the streets where they did that scene with Cersei where they're doing shame. But
I think we only got to maybe halfway through the second season. I mean, I loved it. We just never finished watching it.
I loved the show, but the 8th season, as you probably heard, just went to shit. It was terrible.
So basically,
Croatia was your mission.
We shouldn't, if you're going to watch it, almost like Lost, like don't watch the end.
Kind of like that, yeah. It's sadly very much like that. I just want to see what other questions there were or comments. Oh, maybe that was it. There's a few people talking about Croatia, but I'm not tagged, so I can't catch up with it.
Well, do you have any new guitars or anything?
I don't buy new guitars these days. I buy camera gear. Like seriously, I restrung some guitars, but I don't have anything new to show because I just don't buy anything new anymore. Like I've lost a lot of my motor skills with guitar playing because I just don't practice. It's terrible, I know, but I got other priorities now.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. So look, anyway, I'm going to disappear. I just wanted to quickly come on and say
I think
hello
we're all
and
gonna
fill you guys
disappear.
in a little bit.
Thinking we're all going to disappear.
And your internet is behaving right now, Jason. We should start over.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm back from Croatia.
What happened to your head, man? You all right?
Yeah, it was a funny story. I'd tell you, but you know that like a 12-year-old girl nervous about her first kiss, giggling like a moron. Hey. Actually, well, it was 12 when we were kids. I guess it's a lot younger than that now, isn't it? It's a scary world.
Mm-hmm.
See, you and I both have young daughters, Jay. It's going to be frightening to see what things are like by the time they get to that sort of age. Things are just out of control today.
Oh man, I know. It's I almost don't want to think about it, but you just you gotta be prepared for whatever happens.
You know, my honest thinking is I'm just going to tell my daughter everything that she probably in our generation shouldn't have known, but I think today needs to know, and just explain the way it is. I'm going to make sure that my son knows to be decent to girls and don't, do the things that we used to do because it's a different generation. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These guys who get all like messed up about, I don't want anybody to chase my daughter.
Those are the same guys that were chasing everyone else's daughters back in the day anyway.
Of course. But I think nowadays it's scary because when all of us were kids, like you couldn't just go on the internet and see stuff.
That's right.
Nowadays, like any young kid that has access to the internet can go on and see anything, and it's like, oh my God, like I think a lot of these kids are getting desensitized to things at a very early age.
Big time.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, look at the video
Yeah,
games.
Yeah, I don't think the video games are the problem, honestly. I really don't. I think there's a lot scarier things out there than video games to worry about.
Well, no, everybody's desensitized to them.
Well, I don't know, man. I think also video games, it's almost like movies where there's a rating system. And I know maybe it's not like monitor as much by the stores, but
It's there.
I don't want, when Ellie starts playing video games, I don't want to, like when she turns, like, just say 5 or 6, I'm not going to let her play Call of Duty. I mean,
I wouldn't let her play video games. I'd tell her to go out and play baseball.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't work with kids though, because like all their other friends are doing it and stuff, and it's not that simple. When their other friends are watching a certain TV show or something and they want to keep up with it like their friends and playing games and what have you, I mean, you just can't do much about it. Shauna Singh says, thanks for sharing. Happy you didn't get seriously injured. Believe me, Shauna, I'm happy I didn't get seriously injured either. Very happy I didn't. It could have been a lot worse.
but no, you are right, man. You're right. Like once they hit that age of, especially like the early teens and stuff, like just because you don't want your kid doing something, if they're the one kid in their group of friends that's not allowed to do something. I mean, I was there, same thing. Like, like I wasn't allowed to do something that all my friends were doing. And I was like, all my friends were like, dude, you're such a loser.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, my parents were lame.
And look at you now.
Well, I'm just saying, I look back and I thank my parents for not letting me do certain things at a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you don't get it when you're a kid.
No,
That's
hell
the way
no.
It is.
Hell no.
Not even close.
Nope.
Anyway, I'm going to call it a day because I've got stuff to do and wife waiting for me and stuff like that.
All right, Jason, you take care of yourself. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. No, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to see you guys and see your audience. And I did see the comments, and Mad Dog's right, by the way. Mad Dog says porn and video games is what keeps the internet going. He's actually right.
Yes. It's a shame. Well,
It's just
then
reality.
Then again, I can't complain. 'Cause,
Depends on your perspective, doesn't it? All right.
Yeah. There needs to
Stay
be a
beautiful.
combination. All right. Great to see you, Jason. I'm glad you're okay.
Likewise. Thank you. I'm good. Everything is good. It was a wonderful trip. That's all that matters.
Awesome.
I look forward to my next crazy adventure. It'll be coming soon, I'm sure.
awesome, man.
All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
All right, take it easy.
Lady, y'all.
See you, man.
But yeah, you're right. Those two things now are like being combined. It's like, I mean, personally, it's like, hell yeah, that's awesome. But from the other end of the spectrum, it's like, oh no. Like, I mean, think of it, like in 20 years, is anybody going to leave the house?
20 years.
I don't leave the house now. Let's
More like,
really have to.
more like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 minutes. You know?
Mhm.
And you got two hands.
Well, you're not going to need. Never mind. Oh God.
You got two joysticks.
All right. Anything else before we wrap this bad boy up? It's 10:30.
I need some sleep.
Is it?
I'm tired.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 10:30.
It is. It is. Awesomes. All right. Well, everybody, make sure to subscribe. Subscribe. There's 85 of you.
We
You're
had
brand new.
how many do we have tonight? 113 or something at one point?
It was higher than that. It was, I think, actually, I can check the log later and it'll tell me exactly what the top was. But yeah, everybody subscribe to the channel. There you go. Leave a thumbs up. We're up to 83, it looks like.
It's not bad.
And no, we'll get that 100 by later tonight. No problem. Where am I? Where's me? Steve Carmichael. There it is right there. Thank you again, Steve Carmichael, so much. I'll post pictures of that over on over on the Discord.
Oh. My flat bell.
Sounds like a videotape. And then thanks again. There's Howie. Look, there's Howie right there. And thank you for his leash, his new leash hangers. There you are, Steve Carmichael. I see you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. And yeah, thank you, everybody. Johnny, are you having? I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe later I will. And tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live. So join us then. And goodbye.
As Getty
What else?
would say, thank you. Good night.
What do you want to say, Nuzdal? What's your take it away.
Okay. See you later.
Play us out. What do you mean play us out?
Doing, 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 doing. Oh. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next